Hold it. Hello.
Hi, Harry.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, fine.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Right, if we could start with team news. Obviously, another couple of injuries on Tuesday night. How are things looking?
Yeah, okay. I mean, we just picked up a couple of hamstring injuries again. You know, it's Che Adams was on his way back. You know, we felt he needed. I didn't want to start him at Leeds. I felt he needed another, 20 minutes, half hour, and then he'd be ready to play this weekend. But unfortunately, he did a hamstring. It's the opposite one to the one that he had before, and he's never had a hamstring injury before, so it's amazing. And Jota, who we bought from Brentford, was our record signing. He did a hamstring about 10 minutes to go as well, so he's not available.
Have you got a time on either of those for a return?
No, they've going for scans and just see the extent of the hamstring. You know, see how bad it is. So we'll have to wait and see.
How disappointing is that? You know, you say you bring in your record signing Jota, and there he is. You know. Yeah,
but it can happen. I mean, we lost Isaac Vassell as well, didn't we? He came in and absolutely was flying. He looks a fantastic prospect in my opinion. Then he did a hamstring. He's never had one before. So yeah, that was a bit worrying. But he's on his way back now. So we'll get everybody fit sooner or later, and then hopefully have a run of no injuries, but it can happen.
Could he be back for Saturday yourself?
He's available. He trained this morning. Not available for 90 minutes, unfortunately. He's available. I think he'll be on the. If he's okay and he's got no reaction, he'll be on the bench. But you've got to be careful. You get a hamstring, you play before you're ready, you tear it, and you're out for months. So. I have to listen to the medical people, and they feel maybe 30 minutes, 35 minutes will be about maximum for him.
When you start to get a number of these hamstring injuries, is it something could it be just put down to bad luck, or do you have to start looking into whether there might be other factors?
No, I mean, you always do look, but it happens to anybody. I mean, Pogba got a hamstring injury this week. He's out for 4 weeks, for Man United. Every team gets injuries. There's nothing you can do about it. Hamstrings happen, They stretch, they warm up. We've got great fitness coaches here who are on top of them all the time. They do everything right, but they're lads that have never had hamstring injuries before. So it's just been a bit of bad luck, but that's how it goes.
Not walked under any ladders or anything?
No. There's worse. No, life is not that bad, is it? We'll get on with it. Tough game Saturday with Preston, but it's a game, big crowd at St Andrews. It's a game that we need to try to win Saturday. We need a win.
You talk about needing a win. Obviously, 4 defeats in a row going into Saturday. How close do you think you are to turning things around?
I think going forward, I think the team has completely changed. The club has changed. And we brought some good players in, and I know that going forward in the future, Birmingham are not going to be far away from being a team they've now got a group of players here that going forward will be up there challenging for promotion, this year, next year. It's a good group of players, and the team is much improved from the team that stayed up on the last day of last year. No comparison to the squad. So I think it's exciting times ahead. But people are just going to have to be a little bit patient because, I brought new players in and I had a vision of my forward line, and suddenly I've got, I'm going to play with 2 wide. Suddenly I lose 1 wide man, lose 2 front men. It makes it difficult. But in going forward in the long term, I think we've got some good players here now, and I think it's going to be a much better place and a much better team than what they've seen for a long time.
And Preston, what do you expect from them?
Tough game, good side. Alex done a great job with them. They'll be a good team, and they work hard, play. So it'll be a difficult game, but we're at home. Great fans, get behind the team, see if we can pick up 3 points, do our best. You can't do anything else in life.
And can it just take that one win, getting those 3 points? And
there's nothing in the league, is there? There's nothing in the league. Look at the league table. One win, you go up about 8 places. That's how silly it all is. There's nothing in it. Every year, someone comes with a run. We've got another 39 games to go. I mean, you know, what we panicking? Who's panicking? I'm not panicking. I took over a team. Nothing surprised me. Nothing surprised me. Well, the team I took over at the start of the year, or the team that we had, the results didn't surprise. I couldn't sit and go, yeah, I'm shocked. I thought I'd have had 15 points by now. I didn't. I looked in, I thought I've got the same team that finished got out of trouble last season, more or less. 2 outfield players were different. And I thought it was going to be difficult. And it was difficult. Now, we've got new players. We've got a better squad. It's a much stronger squad. With the lads that I've kept here and the lads I've brought in, they've got players of real quality here now. And I think going forward, when everybody's right, you're going to see a very good Birmingham City team. Okay?
You enjoying it, Harry?
Love it. If I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't leave home at 5:15 this morning. I'd stay in bed, go and play golf today.
Does it help that at this stage in your career you didn't need to find a job, and you passed all that worrying about pressure and this sort of talk and that sort of thing? Does that make it more of a, not a hobby, but No,
it ain't a hobby. I mean, I take it, this is serious business for me. And yeah, if I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't do it. As I say, I don't need to do it. I come in and work because I love doing it. I love, and I love being around good players and building a good team. So that was my ambition when I came here, was to build a good team. At the start of the year, I knew that last year the team wasn't good enough, and I keep saying that you don't get out of trouble on the last day of the season if you're good enough. I knew if I kept that team, we were going to be down there again. You can blame who you want for last year. 2 wins in 25, under a good manager. So it comes down to the players at the end of the day, and I knew if I didn't do something about it, it was going to be another season like that. Okay, we started with that same group. I've had 2 games now with the new players, 2 away games, and in both games I thought we played excellent. We just didn't get a result. I've had strikers missing who could have scored for us, who have not been available. It's been a problem. We haven't scored. But going forward, I know that we're very close here now to having a good team.
Have you not been a bit unkind with yourself about the injuries? I mean, you said that everyone gets them and it goes through stages, but you seem to have particularly bad luck, particularly with hamstrings.
Well, we have this, last week or two. Che's never been fit to start. Che Adams, I mean, he's a real good player. We turned down £10 million for Che in the transfer deadline. He's a player with a massive future, and you'd love to have him fit and available. Isaac Vassell came in here. Again, he's a player with a massive future. He's going to be a big player. He's a player for a top club I think in a year or two. And hopefully that top club is Birmingham. Hopefully he's playing in the Premier League with Birmingham, because he's got great ability. The boy Jota, who we bought from Brentford, can make goals, score goals. So I've lost 3 key forwards really, which is a problem, but nothing we can do about it.
I know you said you're waiting on scans, but is there any indication at all about the 2 hamstrings that you picked up? Because obviously a strain's a lot different to a tear, isn't it?
Yeah, they're going to be. They're definitely. I think they're just strains, hopefully, but they're going to be a few weeks, 3 or 4 weeks. So, bit of a blow,
Thanks, man.
Okay.
Gaffer, just very quickly, Preston have only conceded 2 goals this season.
Yeah.
So you're going to expect another tough nut to crack?
We'll be. Yeah. They're very strong defensively. They've done a great job. So, and we need goals. We're short of goals, so we need to find goals from somewhere Saturday for sure.
It's the first chance for home support to see some of those new signings as well since the January transfer window shut close. So another atmosphere that we can expect down at St Andrews that will hopefully just rally the boys onto a 3 point.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, we got great support, haven't we? And I think they know the importance of the win. I think they know they're not silly. They look at the players we've brought in. They know there's some quality there going forward, but they know that. Certainly 3 of them are not fit to start. We're going to be massive players for the club in the future, in the next few years. So it's a shame, but whoever plays has got to do the job. Got no excuses. We've got to get on and get 3 points.
Sorry, just one more. I haven't seen you so far this season. Just tell us a bit more about that bid for Che Adams. I don't know whether
Yeah, well, I wouldn't want. Well, if it's not public who it was from, I mean, I wouldn't want to talk. But we did have we had a bid of that figure.
And was he talked to? Was it his decision to stay? Or?
No, we didn't want to sell him. No, we were building a team here. The owners are ambitious of this club, and they're looking to build a team going forward that can get in the Premier League, and that is the ambition of the club. That's my ambition, is to take this club into the Premier League.
And obviously Shay buys into that as well.
Of course, yeah, he has to. He's got, he's a kid. It's a good club, and if he can help take us to where we want to go, that's fantastic.
Was it Premier League club? Was it a Premier League club?
I don't want to say really. I wouldn't want to say. I mean, it's just it was a great offer from a club, but we feel we're not a selling club. Birmingham now, with the owners, are not a selling club. They don't want to sell good players anymore. They want to keep their good players and build a squad around the good young players and build a team. So it was never an option to sell him.
Thank you very much.
Okay.